welcome back for another hunt. It is the morning hunt. Got here a bit early, checked my cameras, and I didn't see what I liked. Before I pulled my card, I went and checked to see how many pictures it had, and it only had 41. And there were pictures of me and a doe and her fawn and a coyote. Then I climbed up the stand and I looked at my pile of food, and the corn's gone. Not sure if it's the deer that are eating the corn or if it's the squirrels and chipmunks that are stealing the corn from the deer. So this spot doesn't look promising anymore. For the last 2 years, there was a lot of activity in here. So I'm not sure what's going on. It could be that coyote that's in this area. I should have taken it out when I had a chance, but I wasn't thinking about the consequences of keeping it here, and I'm already figuring that out. I've seen close to 15 deer this morning, but they were all out in the field once again. There was actually 2 does that were in here, but they were 50-60 yards away, and I didn't know they were there because they weren't making a lot of noise. So not really sure what's going on this year. It's been tough. Scouting's been tough. Haven't seen much deer out, except 2 months before the season started. That's when I started seeing a lot more deer on the cameras than now. But luckily I got 2 more cameras set up around the property, and I'm going to be checking those out after this morning hunt. But once again, the squirrels and chipmunks and birds are making a lot of noise. A lot. There's a lot more of them this year than there was last year. So it's breakfast time. I've been up here for a couple of hours now. Last time I talked to you guys, I didn't see anything after. So I'm gonna have a little bit of breakfast. So obviously, the deer, they know something's wrong, or there's something in here they don't like. Not sure quite what it is. Could be me, could be the coyote, or they don't have to go through here to get to their water. Because that's what they've done in previous years. There's a lot of trail coming down here. They exit through here, across the field, into another field where there's water. And then after that, they come back, take the same trail. I've been noticing that every time when I see deer out in the field, they come out at the same spot. I'm going to try to show you guys, but it's kind of hard. I can't zoom in, and the clip is going to be sideways, but out in the field over there, you see the tree lines? Well, there's a hump in that field. And that's where I see all the deer coming out of in the mornings and in the evenings. And then they just go around. So after this morning, I'm gonna walk over there, try to find the trail, follow the trail, and see where the trail leads, and then plan out from there. And I did have a slight breeze coming from the south, and I think those deer caught wind of me. I'm pretty sure because they're beelining to me this morning, and then they stopped and took a 90 to the right side. I don't know. It's been tough, like I told you guys. It's been tough. Not really sure if I'm going to be doing an evening hunt this afternoon because my hunting buddy, he's not feeling so well, and this year's going to be his first year going out deer hunting with me. I've taken him out with me for turkey and ducks and geese, but this will be his first time going out for deer. So he might, if he's not feeling up to it, then he might have to miss school tomorrow. Yeah, my hunting buddy's my son, if you guys haven't figured that out. And he's 5, and he's been going out with me since he was 2. Well, I've been taking him hunting since he was 2. So now he's 5, so he's been going hunting with me for 3 years now. And I haven't taken him out deer hunting because I'm always up in the stand. So I was thinking about setting up my ground blind for us. But I won't do that until I find out what's on the next 2 cameras that I have out. So I'll be checking those out this morning. And if I see what I like, I am going to set up that ground blind and see if he wants to go out tonight. If not, then we're going to have to wait till the next time I come out. One of the things that's making this season hard is the weather. All last week we were in the high 90s, and there was also smoke, thick smoke, throughout the whole week. So I believe that the deer were in a different part of the area where there's a lot more shade and water. Because, just like us, if it's really hot, we're not going to go. We're just going to stay in a place that's cool and there's a lot of water available. So I think that's what the deer were doing all last week. And also, I think they're shedding their velvet. So once they're doing that, they're going to be in thick timber trying to get rid of that velvet. And once they start shedding that velvet, they're going to be back to their regular patterns. Probably just walking through here in the mornings and evenings. Sure hoping that should happen soon, because we only got 2 more weekends. Well, I got 2 more weekends to hunt, but it's 2 more weeks of the season. But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I had a tough time last weekend, or all last week, because of the weather. Yesterday and today, in the mornings, they've been chilly. The temperature dropped around 15 degrees. The smoke is gone, so we got some clear skies finally. And I was hoping that the temperature dropping, we're going to make these deer move in the mornings and evenings, but the camera did not capture that. It's not what I wanted. So it's a bit frustrating, but there's nothing I can really do about that except try to lure these deer into my area So maybe throw out more corn, throw out some apples, something, you know. Try to lure these deer. But I'm totally sure that they are in a different area. I know that for a fact. And there's some places where I really want to check out, but I don't have time to do that. So I might have time this morning. I'm going to be cutting this morning hunt short so I can do the things that I need to do here. So yeah, if you guys have anything to say, just write it down in the comments. I like to hear what you guys think about these hunts, why it's been tough, and let me know if you're having success this year or not, and tell me what's going wrong for you, because I'm telling you guys what's going wrong for me. I don't know. That's all I gotta say for this morning. My morning's not over yet. I'll be showing you guys what's on the other cameras, and hopefully there's something good on them. And I'll be showing you guys the pictures. Alright, you guys, just stay tuned. I'm gonna climb down, check out the other cameras and see what's on them, and then trying to find some other spots to set up the cameras. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there's a lot of turkeys out too. I hear them every single day, and I see them every day too. And where were they during early spring turkey? No idea, but now they're out in the field, they're feeding every single time when I come out here. It's ridiculous. It's like it makes me want to shoot one, but I'm not. Totally illegal. Just gonna wait till late season. In late season, I have a spot where I want to hunt these turkey. Alright guys, sayonara. I'll see you guys in a bit. So this spot, it's a no-go. I just went through the pictures. This is the second camera that I checked. The first one was right on a trail, and it took 550 pictures, but that was just grass. And this one I checked, it was 127 pictures. There were deer on it, but it was just does and fawns and a little bit of turkey. No bucks at all. So I'm probably gonna ditch this place and then set up the two cameras somewhere else. Don't know how much time I got. It's actually 9:30, so I got enough time to hike over to both places and check out if there's any good signs around, and if there is, I'm gonna throw out some corn and then set up the camera. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I thought the weather or the heat was changing things, but ever since the temperature has dropped just a little bit, I thought there was going to be more movement, but there's not. The fawns and does, they're moving, but the bucks aren't. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Can they be in deeper timber, you think? I don't know. That's what I'm going to have to find out today. From the looks of it, I don't think I'm going to do an evening hunt because no bucks on the cameras. So it's a bummer, you know. Like, I had high hopes for this spot, you know. 2 months before the season, I checked the cameras. There was actually bucks, and then after that, they all disappeared. Yeah, it's a bummer, but oh well. But yeah, I'm not done for the day. I'm gonna set up my two cameras. Alright, you guys, just stay tuned. So I'm at the top field where I wanted to place the camera and see what's back here. When I went into the trees, I've noticed a red bucket against a rock. So I walk closer, and then 10 yards from that is a tree stand. So if there's a tree stand, then there's a camera. So the tree stand is right there, and this camera is right here. I thought I was the only archer here, Apparently not. I don't know if this guy is trespassing or he has permission to hunt. When I talked to the owner, he said I'm the only person that's got a hold of him this year. He said there was 3 of us last year, and I asked him if I was the only one or if there's any other archers that got a hold of him, and he said no, I'm the only one. He's not going to let the other guy hunt, and the other one hasn't got a hold of him yet because he's from the coast. So could be a trespasser or it could be a family member. Not quite sure. It ticks me off, but at the same time I can't really do anything. So I'm just gonna just pack up and head out and go to the second spot where I want to put up my camera. So, yep. Can't say much about it, you know. This person beat me to a spot. So I don't know. He could have other cameras around, but I don't know. I don't care. It's just I'm just ticked off because I can't set up a camera around this area. Because during turkey season, I saw a lot of deer coming out of this part of the field. But what can you do except continue on? Alright, I'll just meet you guys at the swamp. I've been walking for a while now. I told you guys that I'll be heading over to the swamp, and that's what I'm doing now. But after finding that tree stand and camera across the field from there, I found a deer trail exiting out of the field. Well, it's an entrance and an exit also. So I ended up following it, and it looked like a decent spot. There's a lot of signs. There's a lot of tracks, a lot of scat. There was a couple of rubs, like old rubs though, and I found like one or two new ones. So the bucks are obviously scraping their velvet off. Kind of sucks, but oh well. But that's where I set up my other camera. I didn't record it because I wanted to get out of there as fast as I could, because it's around 11 o'clock now, and I've been here since 5:30, and I'm starving right now, so I want to finish this as fast as I can so I can go home and munch down on some grub. But hopefully that's a good spot. If there's decent bucks in there, then I'm gonna hunt that with a ground blind instead of a tree stand. Yeah, I finally made it back here. I haven't been this far into the area, and when I first got here, this is what I noticed. See all that? Those are old signs. Those are old scrapes, I'm sorry. Old scrapes. So I'm just gonna go look around, see if I can find any water or any fresh signs of deer. But this is awesome. Oh man, it is dry back here. I can see where there used to be water. The property line ends here, but this was all water. A bit late. I wish I could hunt over the fence, but I don't know who owns it. But I'm pretty sure that the bucks are hanging back here during the day. I jumped a doe and her fawn, and I think there was another deer with her. But I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna take a look around here and see if this is a good place to set up a camera or not. Alright guys, just stay tuned. I'll keep you updated. The more that I explore, the more things that I find. So, I was following this deer trail. I found this opening right here. The fence line is 20 yards that way. Then I found a wick for doe estrus. So I was looking around to see if there was a camera or a tree stand. There's not, but there is this homemade ground blind. So I think this is modern. Doesn't look like it's archery. Damn. Well, I'm just gonna continue and see if I can find more on my spot. Back in the swamp area, it's pretty much dry because it's fall and it's super hot, so everything evaporated. But yeah, set my camera there. I threw some corn here. So in a week, I'll be back and checking the cameras to see if anything came in. I'm pretty sure something will come in because when I came in here, there was that doe and fawn. But on the other side of these reeds, there's an open spot. But hey, look, moose droppings. So you just come through here, and then it's open right here. I was debating to throw the camera here or on the other side. I decided to put it on the other side because it's a little bit more shaded. You can see it's really lit over here. But I was thinking about putting a pile here and setting up the camera on that skinny tree right there. But I ended up putting it on the other side just because it's a little bit more shaded than this area. So if nothing shows up on that side, I'll just bring it over here. Alright, you guys, this is it for me. I am not gonna come back for an evening hunt. It's a little bit too late and I don't think my boy's doing well. So thank you guys for watching this video. Sub, likes, and comment, and share. Did I say that right? Like, comment, and share. I like to hear from you guys. I like some feedback, and I just want to talk to you guys, you know, just leave some comments. Alright, you guys, I'm calling it a day, and I got a hike. Yeah, it's no fun. Alright, sayonara, you guys. Till next time.